Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a back to school style makeup tutorial, something that's just super simple, super quick, and easy that you can do going back to school or just going to work. When I'm not talking or when I'm just doing it by myself, I can get this done in 5 minutes. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Before we get started, be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave a like on the video because it really does support me and lets me know what you guys want to see. And drop a comment down below as well so that I can connect with you guys and communicate through that way. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The first thing that I like to do usually when I'm doing my makeup in the morning is pull my hair back. It just helps me stay cool and keeps all the makeup from getting in my hair. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. And then after that, I will typically go in with a moisturizer or a primer. For today, I'm going to be taking kind of something that works as both. It's the Touch and Soul Priming Essence, and it's just a super thin consistency. It's like a water consistency, so a little bit goes a long way. But with me having dry skin, I do like something that will hydrate my skin. So with this product in particular, I will just take it and do like a couple drops. It's pretty runny, and you really don't need a lot of it. It's literally like water consistency. So I'll just let it go on my face and just rub it in. And again, it does take a little bit for it to kind of soak in just because it is so thin, but as it soaks in, it leaves your skin feeling super soft and has calendula or calendula, however you say it, extract, which is really good for your skin. It calms your skin. So I'm just going to go ahead and massage that in, and afterwards, that's when I will go in with my foundation. So I'm just going to let that sit for a couple minutes and I will be right back. So now that I've let that sit into my skin for a couple minutes, I am using a powder foundation today. That's just the quickest, most simple thing for me to go in with. With that being said, I am going to go in with a concealer and conceal my under eyes and any kind of spots that I have on my skin. And to do that, I am going to go in with my Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. Benefit just came out with this, and I'm really liking it. It has a really good coverage. So like I said, I'll go in with this before any powder products. Because if you go in with any kind of a cream over a powder, it'll start kind of collecting and caking up and just looking really gross basically. So I'm going to go ahead and use this concealer to go under my eyes, like I said, and just to conceal any redness or pigmentation that is coming through that I want to cover up a little better. So once I've got the concealer all blended in, I will go in with my powder foundation. I'm going to be using the Clinique Almost Powder, and I'm going to be taking the shade Neutral Fair. This is my perfect shade when I'm super fair, obviously. And I'm just going to be taking kind of a flat top, kabuki brush. So this does really good at just getting the powder and pressing it into my skin. And it also is fluffy enough to where it will blend it out too, so I don't have just patches of powder. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply this all over my face really quick. My skin is a lot more even. This powder has like a medium coverage, and it just, like I said, evens my skin tone out. A little bit of my skin is coming through like some freckles and such, so it doesn't look too makeup-y, which is why I like to wear this on days where I'm just quick. This literally can take me 30 seconds to apply, so it's super quick and super easy, much more so than using a liquid because you don't need to be as precise. It's not as obvious when you miss a spot with a powder versus like a liquid, so that's why I like to use those. So just to add some color to my face, because I do look pretty flat, I'm going to go in with a little bit of blush. This is not mandatory, it's just optional. For me, because I'm so fair, if I don't add color, again, I just look really dead. So I'm going to go in with a Clinique Cheek Pop, and this is how it looks. And it is in the color Heather Pop. It's one of my favorite. And I'm just going to take my IT Cosmetics blush brush just get a little bit on there. I'll tap the excess off and just kind of press it onto my cheeks. And that's it. That's literally all I'll do. Just enough to give me a little bit of color, and what that took me maybe 5 or 10 seconds, if that. So you can do it. The next step is more of a personal thing. Because I am so dry and using a powder does make me very, very matte, I like to go in with a cream or a liquid highlighter just to add some glow effect back to my skin. I'm going to be using the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek, and this is in the shade, I believe, Flexitarian. And it's just a super, super pretty kind of pearly highlight. So that's kind of how it looks. It's super pretty and super reflective. So if you're really fair, it really looks nice and pretty. And I just take it on my index finger like so. And I'll kind of just pat it and blend it around this area and kind of the high points of my face. So my cheekbones, the tip of my nose. I'll take a little bit on the high points of my forehead, like above my eyebrow, Cupid's bow, and then just a little on the chin and on the inner corner too. So that just gives me a little bit of dimension and life back to my skin. The next step is pretty essential for me because, as you can see, I have a very nice base going on, but I look like a rat because I have no eyelashes. So I go in with some mascara. My favorite as of now is the Clinique High Impact Curling Mascara. Now it's kind of hard to see, but this is kind of how the wand looks. So it's a curved wand, and I like it because it doesn't clump my lashes. It's very natural looking, lengthens, and it separates my lashes. And it's what they call like a tubing mascara. So instead of sticking the formula to your lashes, it makes a tube almost around your lashes, kind of coating it. So when you take it off at night, it just comes off in little tubes. So it's a lot gentler on your lashes to remove. So if you've got sensitive eyes, it's really good for that. So as you can probably see by me applying my mascara, I did get a little bit up here, but that's okay because with this mascara in particular, or any tubing mascara, once it gets on your eyelid, all you have to do is let it dry, I'd say a minute or two, or just until it's hard, not smudgy. And you can take your finger, a spoolie, or like a Q-tip and just flake it off. So I'm going to go ahead and do my brows while I let that dry, just to give it some time. With that being said, what I'm going to take for my brows is a now eyebrow gel. And all this is just something that has a little bit of fibers in it, so it makes it look like you have thicker brows, and it also adds some color. Because as you can tell, I kind of have eyebrows, but they are very blonde, and when I put powder foundation on them, it just kind of masks them a little bit. So this brow gel by Essence, it's called Make Me Brow. This is what I like to use just to kind of bring some life back to them. And again, it's just as simple as putting mascara on your lashes. It's just like mascara for your eyebrows. So literally I'm just taking this and brushing it on. I don't have to be super precise, and what's good with this is that if you go outside your brow line, you can take your finger and just wipe it before it dries, obviously. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do for my other eyebrow. And again, if you're just in a rush and really don't have the time to make your brows perfect, this is just some way to make it really simple and really easy. Okay, now that I have put my brow gel on and given the mascara some time to dry, I'm going to go ahead and just take my finger, kind of use my nail, scrape it off. And again, like I said, you can use your finger, Q-tip, or a spoolie. But see, that just got rid of it and took care of it, both at the same time. So that's that. And depending on what kind of day you have, if you have a long day ahead or if you just need to throw this makeup on for a couple of hours, you can choose to set it. I would set it with a setting spray if I'm going to work and working 8.5 hours, just to make sure that my makeup is locked into place. My most favorite that I've been using recently is by Smashbox, and it's their Photo Finish setting spray. It's literally like hairspray. I have used this ever since I got it at work, and it's worked wonders. So you just give it a good shake. And again, this is why I will hold my hair back, because when you spray it, you're gonna be soaking your face. So that's all I'll do, and I'll kind of fan it so that it dries onto my skin, and I'll just let it soak. I'll let my skin kind of absorb it for a little bit. And that's pretty much it. You can, if you want to, glow in with a gloss. My lips are so chapped that your girl needs some gloss or some moisture. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna take my ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip right here, and I'm gonna take it in the shade Snow Day. That's what it is. And this is it here. It's very simple, very pale, kind of a pink color, almost where it doesn't even add any color to your lips, but it's just enough so my lips don't look like a crusty mess. And that's the end of that. So that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that it was helpful for some of you. This is, again, what I will do if I'm really on a crunch for time, or even if I just don't want to wear a lot of makeup, because my skin has been clearing up lately. So I've been really embracing the more natural kind of coverage, and I've been getting a lot of compliments from it at work. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!